I initially started painting landscapes, which were just my local landscape, the place that around where I lived in Sydney. And interestingly, like when I was in high school, my final work was this. I did a kind of landscape that was of the same sort of area where I'd lived. And then I started going back and revisiting that landscape. But I think a lot of it was not so much kind of exploring my idea of myself in a place, but it was a lot about just learning my language in paint. It was to me, the subject matter doesn't really matter so much as long as it means something to you. So as long as and if it means something to you, then there's a chance that it might mean something to somebody else. So the landscapes were largely about me kind of finding my voice in terms of paint, I guess. And then my evolution, I think in art, a lot of it's come about where I was still painting local landscapes or painting. No, I started painting some of my own, I started painting my shoes. That was after I was traveling. They were kind of symbolic of that travel and the changes that took place within me as I traveled. So I started painting my boots, and then I was also thinking about Van Gogh and that kind of stuff. And then I started painting some of the local landscapes up here. But the change kind of came when I was, I would go into the studio and paint these things, and then say you go out to my family's place or to friends or whatever, and you would talk and have discussions about all sorts of things. Interesting discussions about your ideas, about your thoughts, about all your experiences, and I realised none of that was in my art. So I think the evolution came when I started to concentrate on those things, put that into my art rather than just painting some place around me.